It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Come on, set! Mustang 19! 18,
Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. And incomplete to open things up. So this, a great matchup here in Indy. You get a divisional game right out of the gate. But, Charles, what do you see in store for these two teams in 2023?
Indianapolis trying to get themselves reestablished as a playoff team, but they've kind of hit the reset button a little bit. While Jacksonville, coming off of a big finish in 2022, they believe they're the team to beat in the AFC South.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Pierce in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A short throw to Ingram. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
Jacksonville's gamble on Ingram getting back to peak form was a smart one. career best in catches and yards, basically gave their offense another big-bodied receiver to go to, as they did there.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Well, Lawrence going to move them around a bit. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
All right, let's go.
Bring it over to the offense, boys. Let's start
Keep
here.
him out of the end zone.
Score zone. Let's get it. Boy, force him back.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's great seeing that type of run from Etienne. And look, I know we couldn't consider him for Rookie of the Year last year, but it really was his rookie season since an injury cost him all of 2021. And he looked like a Rookie of the Year, 9th in the NFL with over 1,100 yards for a surging Jaguars offense.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Lawrence will throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
2nd down and 6 now.
Tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts 1st down as he gets this up past the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. He'll let one go deep for downs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Smash, smash. Broncos. Mustang 19. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
ETN up the middle. Julian Blackman bringing him down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. ETN once more. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Focus, boys.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
I believe in you, D. Pass, D.
11, Haggett.
Stay strong, fellas. Stay
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Come on, guys. Let's make a play here. Here we go.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Back deep for the Colts, Isaiah McKenzie. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
People are getting paid. People are cashing checks.
That's how it's done. You'll take that. Thank you.
Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Richardson going to change the play here. Here's Richardson on 1st down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Trav, 19 Lions.
Keep it rolling, boys. That's it. Keep it rolling.
Pirate.
Again, it's Richardson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Foyesade Aluakin. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid. The reason that they drafted him.
That's caught inside the 20. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
You're working with teamwork, baby. That's right. Teamwork. Come on, baby.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's go.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
11. Let's go. Defense. Take us proud. 13 loose.
Hit him hard, defense. Show him what we're made of, defense.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Teamwork makes the dream work. All about teamwork.
Hey, go. Here we go.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
People are getting paid. People are catching.
There you go.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.